Okay, let's unpack this. Today's deep dive hits on something that, well, it feels a bit sci-fi, doesn't it?
It really does.
But according to the material you've shared, it's actually already here.
Mm-hmm.
We're talking about artificial intelligence taking over jobs, specifically right now in customer service.
That's the sharp end of it, yeah.
We're looking at excerpts from a piece called AI Replaces Customer Service Jobs Now. Pretty direct title.
Doesn't mince words.
No, it gets straight to the point. Makes a pretty stark claim, actually. And it's backed up by a major player in the AI world.
A very major player.
So what really jumps out from this source material? It highlights a direct quote from Dario Amodei. He's the CEO of Anthropic.
That's right. The company behind the Claude AI model, they've got huge backing, Amazon, Google. They're significant.
And Amodei explicitly stated that customer service jobs were already being replaced by AI. Like, not someday, now.
Yeah, that already happening part is absolutely key. And hearing it from someone who's, actually building these systems,
Right.
It's not just an outsider observing. It's confirmation from the inside, from the front lines.
So what does already happening look like, according to the source?
Well, the material describes what Amodei's comments really point to. AI systems actively fielding calls, managing live chats, even handling tricky complaint escalations.
For big companies.
For large major companies, yeah. So, the next time you call customer service, well, you might genuinely be talking to an AI. Maybe something built by Anthropic, maybe a competitor.
So it's not just pilot programs anymore.
No. The source suggests this is actual deployment. It's operational.
Okay.
And this immediately brings up the big question, right? If it's really happening now, which roles are feeling that pressure first?
Based on this source, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And maybe more importantly, what does the material suggest we should all be thinking about? How to adapt.
That's the mission for this deep dive then.
Let's get into it.
So diving into the specifics laid out in the text, the immediate impact seems to be hitting jobs that are, routine, predictable.
High volume stuff.
Exactly. Think call centers, online chat agents, maybe basic IT support roles.
Right.
The source paints them as the first dominoes to fall.
Makes sense. They're the kind of tasks current AI models are getting really good at handling efficiently.
Right.
And looking at the broader picture the source presents, this isn't necessarily where it stops.
No.
The writing suggests this initial automation creates a kind of ripple effect. As customer service roles get automated, the pressure shifts.
To where?
Well, to other positions needing similar kinds of data processing or structured interaction. It specifically mentions roles like administrative assistants,
Okay.
entry-level data analysts, even parts of, say, certain creative workflows. They become more susceptible as AI just keeps learning and expanding faster than we traditionally adapt.
But the source doesn't frame it as all doom and gloom, does it?
No, not entirely. There's a core shift in perspective offered. It's trying to move us from asking, will AI take my specific job? To asking, am I building skills AI cannot replicate? It really frames this moment as an urgent call to, pivot, to maybe seize new kinds of opportunities.
Right. Adapt.
Pretty much. And it does point towards actual growth areas, ones directly tied to AI's rise.
Like what?
The material highlights roles emerging in, say, AI ethics, figuring out how to govern these powerful systems responsibly.
Okay, that's crucial.
Yeah, and also model training, prompt engineering, getting the AI to do what you need it to do effectively, and general oversight. Jobs focused on guiding and managing AI rather than competing head-to-head.
So working with the AI. And interestingly, it suggests that the really human skills, things like deep storytelling or nuanced brand building, they might actually thrive.
Exactly. Because AI can handle maybe the more mechanical parts of content generation, freeing up humans. The value shifts to unique insights, strategy, connection, things AI isn't good at.
That makes sense.
And this is probably the most crucial takeaway from the piece, I think. The real advantage isn't trying to beat AI at processing information or doing routine tasks faster.
Right. You can't win that game.
You really can't. The advantage lies in learning how to collaborate with AI, how to lead it, audit what it produces, build the strategic layers above the automated stuff.
So it's a transformation.
It's a fundamental transformation and really a redistribution of tasks and where value is created.
So bringing this back to you, the listener, right now, the piece leaves us with a really interesting thought to chew on. Instead of just trying to compete directly or just trying to be average in a role AI can do, maybe the goal needs to shift.
Shift how?
Well, maybe the strategic goal should be thinking about how you can design the job where AI is the tool reporting to you.